people think about sustainability as the 3 Ds of environment, economy, and equity. And with those 3 things working in harmony together, a community is said to be sustainable. Or you can think about sustainability as a community that meets the needs of the present without compromising the needs of future generations. And it's really important for us to have a common sort of basis for understanding for what sustainability is, because there's a lot of different ways that people can define it. A sustainability plan is a roadmap for a community for moving forward in terms of decision making to make sure that a community is sustainable and thriving into the future. There's a lot of different components that go into it. As I mentioned, looking at existing conditions and providing a baseline so that you can create strategies and recommendations that are founded in the actual conditions of today, and also identifying a shared vision and goals. That was the focus of our first community workshops, I should say, held back in July. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about the goals of what we heard from you, and seeing if we can build on that a little bit by identifying some strategies related to those. And then we'll also be doing the strategies and recommendations and implementation plans so that the plan is actually moving forward and making some progress related to sustainability.
Okay. How many people had a required bicycle parking or new trails? Anyone? Expand connections with the regional trails. Got 1, 2, 3. And then how many maintain and promote existing mid-block walkways, cut throughs from one block to another? No. Okay. So, and I know you have some additional ones you want to bring up. So it sounds like there's a kind of an even split. We got designated bike lanes, we got expand connections. So now this is a tough one. How do we make consensus on this? I think all of these are important. Is there? I sort of see one that kind of encompasses all of these things, and I don't know if
What I would say is that you can
I understand what the purpose is,
bike lane on each street to expand connection with the retail trail.
Along with this,
right. And I've seen, especially around the street, I tend to stop.
Not that you have any particular interest in that. That area has a significance.
Especially around my
whatever happened to the bicycle police? Park Forest used to have cops on bikes.
We still do.
Do we?
Yeah.
And again, some of these problems that they're talking about could be addressed with cops on bikes, especially patrolling the park.
Right, that's
I'm walking my dog. Sometimes I go through.
Sorry about that, but it sounds like you're interested in a lot. This is your field.
This is my.
Yeah. Can you pick?
I like them all.
That's she said that's why I had one.
But the first one is, I think the one thing we really need is to encourage more people to get out and exercise. Cycling's really do that. They're an invitation to get out and do things.
Okay. Thank you. Alice?
Well, they're all good, but I'll kind of follow up on what you said. I think education and motivation, for this, because this almost assumes that everybody's, ready to jump out and do all this, and a lot of people aren't. And it'd just be good for more people, I think, to understand the value of it.
It's time to go for the first one, busy with bike lanes.
Okay. Great. The last one. Wonderful.
Require bicycle parking for new commercial developments.
Okay. That's great. And then you already shared your last one. Well, it looks like designate bike lanes and ensure that streets designs, which is the first one and the last one, seem to be the priority one. Does anyone want to change their vote to pick one or the other? Or we could just say they are equally. No change? No? Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Buildings and development. And this is really to encourage green buildings. So these are buildings that are more energy efficient and are both healthier for the environment and also healthier for the users.